Most consulting firms think they have a well-defined niche. Many are wrong. If you feel like you're working hard but still chasing the wrong projects, this might be why. In this episode, we're breaking down why your niche is your number one growth lever and what most firms get wrong. I'm Tony Gutierrez, a consulting industry veteran with over 30 years of experience building and leading high-performing firms. I've led global teams, scaled boutique practices, and been responsible for over $1 billion worth of consulting wins. I launched the Consulting Edge to help founder-led boutique firms build a business with predictable premium fee growth. Subscribe to this channel and visit the resource vault of my website for access to free tools and templates. Links to this and other resources, including my free newsletter, are provided in the episode description. If you'd like to learn how we can transform your go-to-market engine, book a quick, no-obligation discovery call. No pressure. Now let's dive in. Your niche is not your industry or your past title. It's the intersection of three things: a buyer you know how to reach, a painful, high-value problem they urgently want solved, and a proof-backed outcome you can deliver. That's the formula behind premium positioning. When you focus on one painful, pervasive problem or a tightly related family of issues, everything improves. Your deal quality, your conversion rates, marketing ROI, even pricing power. A focused niche simplifies your messaging. It increases referrals. It lets you build deeper expertise and stronger authority assets. It also builds operational leverage. Think repeatable offers, processes, and content that scales. And it removes decision fatigue for both you and your prospects. Most consultants think they've already chosen a niche, but in reality, they're offering too much to too many. You'll hear, "We help mid-market companies with strategy and operations." That's not a niche. That's a vague services menu. It doesn't define a specific problem or pain point. It's too generic. And when your positioning is fuzzy, your pipeline gets clogged with low-fit prospects. And you waste time chasing deals you were never going to win. Narrowing your niche feels counterintuitive. You think, if I narrow, I'll lose opportunities. But the opposite is true. High-growth firms are twice as likely to have a well-defined niche. And most of their best clients come from a small slice of their focus. Here are two strong niche examples. We help regional banks struggling with compliance bottlenecks that delay loan processing and frustrate clients. Or, we help regional healthcare systems struggling with operational inefficiencies that increase cost and delay patient care. These niches name the who, name the pain, and it avoids solution speak. When prospects recognize themselves instantly in your message, the sales cycle collapses. They feel seen, and that builds trust fast. When developing or evaluating a niche, use this three-part formula. Is the pain urgent and expensive? Think boardroom issues, not hallway chatter. And be specific enough that the problem is measurable. In dollars lost, or clients churn, or deadlines missed, or risks incurred. If the impact isn't clear, urgent, and big enough to warrant executive attention and budget, it's just noise. Second, do you have proof and credibility? Clients pay for expertise and confidence you can deliver results. Show your track record or sharp point of view. Third, can you access real buyers right now? Without buyer access, even the best offer stalls. If you can't answer yes to all three of these questions, you don't have a niche. You have a guess. Now here's one important nuance. I'm talking about boutique firms here. Smaller firms by definition. They're more constrained. They don't have the breadth or resources of global consultancies. That's why focus is critical. It's your sharp edge to compete with bigger players. But as your firm grows, especially as you add more partners or senior leaders, you may add capacity to expand into adjacent niches. The key is defining those adjacencies in a way that makes sense to the market. They should feel like natural extensions of your expertise, not a random grab for more revenue. It's a matter of scale, focus, and attention. Nail the core first, then expand strategically. A well-defined niche isn't a cage. It's a launchpad. Think of it like medicine. If you tell people you do all surgeries, you're forgettable and not credible. But if you're a heart surgeon, you're sought after for your precision and depth in cardiac health. You likely focus on a few specialized procedures that solve most critical heart problems. You'd never pivot to doing knee replacements, not because you couldn't learn, but because splitting your focus would erode your edge in both. For boutique consultancies, your heart surgery is the high-value problem you solve better than anyone else. Master that first, then decide when and how to expand. For boutiques, a smart way to think of your niche approach is using Maslow's hierarchy of needs with a business twist. First, build a stable core, your version of food, water, and shelter. Then, once you've secured the base, you can pursue high-level goals like innovation and new niches. If you skip the base building stage, you may never get to the innovation stage because you'll be out of business before your experiments pay off. That's why I recommend the 80-20 or 90-10 rule for boutiques. 80 to 90% of your energy stays locked on your core niche. The things that build your reputation, drive scale, and fund growth. 10 to 20% is for controlled experiments. Think short-term pilots in new markets or offers or methods. Test, measure, expand, or shut down quickly. Your niche gives you stability to experiment. Your experiments keep your niche relevant. When you're ready to get serious about developing a well-defined niche, follow my 7-step Find Your Niche process. Step 1. Rewind the highlight reel. Look for high-impact projects and P&L wins from your past. Step 2. Extract signature outcomes. Identify those projects that accentuate what buyers will gladly pay for. Step 3. Overlay the credibility Venn. Find where your expertise, pervasive market pain, and buyer access intersect. Step 4. Stress test demand. Take it to the market. Interview buyers. Score pain and budget. Step 5. Confirm your network advantage. Can you reach decision makers quickly? Do you have buyer access through first and second level connections? Step 6. Prototype the offer. Create a short, paid project to test positioning. And the final step, iterate or double down. Scale what works, pivot if needed. Action beats endless analysis. Get in the market, get feedback, and adjust. If you want to take action right now, download the free 7-step Find Your Niche playbook. It's the exact framework I use to help clients craft positioning that closes deals faster. You'll find it linked in the episode description, alongside the Consulting Edge's Readiness Guide. In the next episode, we'll dive into the next part of the Consulting Edge's go-to-market flywheel, how to drive growth, building a healthy pipeline, qualifying faster, and improving close rates without wasting time. The edge belongs to those who claim it. I'm Tony Gutierrez, and this is the Consulting Edge. See you next time.